Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and today we're going to be talking about XRP, what's going on and what can we expect. So a couple of days ago, the announcement came that Ripple has acquired 40% stake in Asia's leading cross-border payment specialist Tranglo. But what you may not know about them is that as a company, they work very closely with Alipay and WeChat Pay. So for Ripple to actually buy into this makes a lot of sense. Asia has been a very good market for Ripple, has been always a supporter of Ripple and what they're up to and what they do, and a lot of banks over there trust Ripple. So this comes as no surprise and has obviously been a very bullish news for Ripple. Now, I want to kick off today by talking about three key points here that I think are going to happen. I think the next stop is 92 cents, followed by $3.84, followed by $13. We're not going to get there all at once. Calm down, we're going to get there, but it's going to be step by step, and we'll go through that today. So if we look at the charts and, where we are and what we've been, up to, we haven't really had that much, movement. We're sort of in a channel right now. And so based on, breaking that particular white line, as you can see there, like once we've broken that, we've retested it and retested it and retested it. And if we scroll back to, the beginning of time, it had this happen. That was the start of bull run number 2. Then that happened, and then it's consolidated, and now it's the beginning of bull run number 3 for Ripple, which will see it go to numbers that we never imagined. Like it's going to be really legendary, and I've spoken a lot about this on here. So if we look at TradingView.com, again, they're still saying extremely strong buy at the moment. And so let's go over what's likely to happen here. So if we look at, where we are, the next thing that's going to happen is we're going to, we're almost very close to that, 59.60, and we're going to touch it, and then we're going to retrace back to, 56, 55, and then continue down this new tunnel and continue to push up towards that 70, 71, where we will see another major resistance before we break into the 90s. So the way that this is going to work, there's another scenario, which I don't think this is likely, but I want to mention it to you. There is a scenario here based on the charts where we could plummet all the way to 25 cents before we go bullish all the way up, 77, touch, and then go above and go to $1 and beyond. Now, I don't believe this to be the case. What I do believe is going to happen is we're going to go bullish to about that 70, 74, touchdown, then come back up and go beyond like 80, 82, 83 cents, trade sideways for a little bit before we push for $1. So that's what I think in the short term is going to happen. In the long term, though, this is the trajectory of where we're heading towards $3.52. So if I zoom out, you can see here, that is where we're heading. And then once we break that particular, once we break this particular, $3 mark, we are in absolutely uncharted territory, and then we'll see how we go from there and how we then step towards the 10, the 13, and then beyond. So quick recap, I believe that, like I said, 92, $3.84, and then 13. But of course, we need to crawl before we run. And that's what's really important here. So I wanted to bring this to you. I wanted to give you a good understanding of where I see the touch points are. And from a numbers point of view, like I said, I believe that where we are right now and where we're going to be, like I said, I do not believe that we're going to crash down to 25 before we continue the bull run. I don't think that's going to happen. What I think is going to happen is we're going to go past the 80, consolidate for a little bit, and then push to $1 and then push beyond. So if you did like the video, if you learned something new today, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Really appreciate every single one of you, and I can't wait to see you on the next one.